like you're constantly walking on eggshells around someone, afraid that any word, any move might set them off? Welcome to Mind Muse Audio, and today we're diving into Stop Walking on Eggshells by Paul Mason. Let's sit with this. Living with or interacting with someone who has borderline personality tendencies can be exhausting. It's confusing, painful, and often makes you question your own reality. And Mason, he doesn't just explain the psychology, he gives you a roadmap to protect yourself and navigate it. Part 1. Understanding the eggshells. Mason starts by helping us understand why people act the way they do. Borderline personality traits often come from deep fear of abandonment and difficulty regulating emotions. This isn't about being bad, it's about pain, trauma, and a brain wired differently. Think about that friend, sibling, or partner who seems like a storm. One moment loving, the next explosive. Ever felt that way, walking on tiptoes, trying not to trigger them? Pause for a second. What relationship in your life keeps you on edge? Always calculating your words? Key takeaway: recognize it's not your fault and it's not manipulation. It's their struggle with intense emotions. Awareness is power. Part 2. The emotional roller coaster. Mason explains the roller coaster effect. Living with someone like this often leaves you feeling drained, anxious, or even doubting yourself. Your highs and lows mirror theirs. Real life example: maybe you texted a simple neutral message and their response was explosive. Then, minutes later, they're loving and apologetic. You are left spinning, questioning if you did something wrong. That's the emotional roller coaster. Pause here and reflect. How often do you check your behavior or tone before interacting just to avoid conflict? That's the eggshell pattern. Practical mindset: notice your own emotional state. You don't have to absorb their turbulence. Boundaries are your lifeline. Part 3. Setting boundaries. Part 3. Setting boundaries without guilt. Now, here's where it gets actionable. Mason emphasizes boundaries as survival tools, not walls of hostility, but clear limits that protect your energy. Example: saying, I'm happy to talk when you're calm, or stepping out for a breather instead of staying in the storm. It's okay to pause, breathe, and prioritize your well being. Key insight: boundaries aren't rejection, they're self respect. They let you engage from a place of calm, not fear. Mini exercise: pick one interaction where you feel drained this week. Ask yourself, what boundary could have helped me preserve my peace? Part 4. The power of self awareness. Mason stresses the importance of self awareness. When you're entangled with intense emotional patterns, it's easy to lose track of your own needs. Rhetorical question: What emotions do you live in daily? Anxiety, guilt, fear, just to keep the peace? Journal your feelings after stressful interactions. Identify patterns. What triggers you? What soothes you? Awareness helps break the cycle. Takeaway: you can't control their emotions, but you can control your reactions. Your awareness is your superpower. Part 5: Communication as a tool. Here's where it gets really practical. Communication matters, but not in the fix them way. Mason shows how to communicate effectively without feeding drama. Calm, clear, concise. Instead of arguing, try stating your needs neutrally. I need time to think before responding. Or, I'm happy to discuss this tomorrow when we're both calmer. Pause and reflect. What conversations have escalated unnecessarily because of emotional reactivity? How would you reframe them with calm boundaries next time? Mindset shift: your words can create safety instead of feeding chaos, but only if you stay grounded in yourself. Part 6: Healing and Self Care. Mason emphasizes self care is the hardest part. Constantly adapting to someone else's volatility burns you out. You need routines, emotional resets, and support systems. Real life example: therapy, journaling, walks, meditation. Simple acts that remind you of your own center. Surround yourself with people who stabilize, not destabilize your energy. Key insight: your well being isn't optional. You can love or help someone without losing yourself. Mini practice: schedule 30 minutes today to check in with yourself. Not their drama, yours. Small, consistent self care shifts your resilience. Part 7: Breaking the eggshell cycle. Finally, Mason's message is empowering. You can stop walking on eggshells without fear. It's about clarity, boundaries, self awareness, and consistent self care. Over time, patterns shift, or you simply protect yourself from chaos. Pause here and think: what's one eggshell you've been tiptoeing around unnecessarily? Could you take a small step today to step off it gently without guilt? Call to action: start small, protect your energy, communicate clearly, journal your triggers, and practice self care. You deserve stability, peace, and joy. Thanks for listening to Mind Muse Audio. If this helped you reflect, like, share, and subscribe, and come back whenever you need a reset. And tell me in the comments which Excel are you ready to step off today.